Welcome to the One Vulgar Broad podcast, where filters are few, truths are loud, and identity is always in style. I'm your host, Jasmine, and today we're diving headfirst into the reflection pool on today's episode, From Mirror to Mindset, Reclaiming Image and Identity. Now let me ask you this. Do you remember the first time you truly felt beautiful? Not just cute and good lighting, but bone deep, soul level beautiful? When did it click that the way that you show up on the outside actually mingles with how you feel on the inside? Whether you've used fashion as a form of self-expression, self-protection, or just to survive family reunions, you're not alone. Today we're talking image, identity, and all the messy, magical layers in between. Our guest today knows a thing or two about that mirror to mindset glow up. He's a personal stylist, fresh to the Tampa scene, but has global experience in the beauty industry. Think runway wisdom meets real life wardrobe therapy. He's here to talk self-love, self-care, and why style is way more than skin deep. So, grab your coffee, your confidence, and maybe a questionable fashion choice from 2005. Let's reclaim our image, one mindset at a time. Fabrizio Fabrici, welcome to the One Vulgar Broad podcast.
Thank you for inviting me, Jasmine. It's, really nice to be with you here with you. And, I hope, you guys enjoy it with this nice coffee. Cheers. By the way, I love this cup.
Oh, thank you.
Where did you buy it? So it's very personal.
Oh, you can't buy these anywhere except for right here with One Vulgar Broad. Yes, we will have some of these available.
Love it.
And if you guys subscribe, we're going to choose a lucky winner to win one of these cups.
But, this is mine.
Yes, it is. All right, let's get right into why you're here.
Sure.
Self-image and self-esteem.
Wow.
Okay, that's a really deep one. In your opinion, how closely linked are self-esteem and personal image?
So I think they are connecting. So they are both need to be the same level, the same state, same balance in your life. Okay? Because I think, why am I saying that? Because when you have a routine, makes your life much easier. So I say that because, guys, I do that on my day. Okay? So if you prepare your day like the day before or like
Right.
a week before, so making your life much easier. You don't stress with yourself. And you're going to ask me, how, you're going to do that? So
Right.
easy. So wake up in the morning, have, your makeup done, and have, your hair washed, and your outfit separate. So your shoes, your bag. So don't make, yourself like, okay, my self-esteem today is going to start like this. I'm going to wear like that. And then so like I used to do, taking all 5 days, week outfits and
Right.
put in the rack, iron everything, separate outfit and the shoes and the bag. Yeah, so every day I have all clean, all iron, everything's perfect for starting on my day.
So it's like food prep, but for clothes.
For clothes, yeah. So that's kind of like give these tips for my clients as well, because you need to know what palette color you're gonna wear, so
Right.
what you're gonna wear with, and then it's really nice as well, guys, question yourself. How come? So the night before, take your phone, check the weather. Simple things.
Yes,
So
very important.
so tomorrow it's gonna raining, so it's gonna be too hot, or I have a happy hour with my friends after work. So tomorrow it's gonna have a big meeting. Oh, so what kind of accessories are gonna wear? So so it's gonna be like high heels or not? Guys, please have your beard like always clean,
Oh,
and
yes.
your hair always looking nice. Your everything like looking good. So that is a great tip for your self-esteem.
Yeah, so self-esteem really, really big when it comes to
Self-esteem.
your clothing. And if you're not comfortable in something, right,
Yeah.
you're obviously not going to want to wear it. So I know for me, personally, sometimes I'll have those outfits picked out.
Yeah.
But maybe I ate a slice of pizza the night before and I'm feeling a little
Exactly.
bloated, so I can't wear that dress. But as long as I have something already prepared,
Yeah.
whoop, next hanger.
Making all your life
Yeah.
easy. So have always your plan B and plan E and a plan B.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah. All right, so let's move on to the second question.
Sure.
When did you realize your appearance had an impact on how you were treated or how you felt about yourself?
Oh, so that's nice. So this question make me very give me my back thoughts when I was
like sentimental.
When I was a little boy. So when I used to go to school, and my mother prepared myself to go to school, putting the outfit. She kind of like prepare herself the day before as well.
Oh, okay.
So that's when on my therapy today those releases sentimental thoughts. It's very important to me to make who I am today.
Right.
I can literally remember my grandfather, and he kind of iron his clothes, shine his shoes to go to the church on Sundays, and I used to go with him, and I needed to be the same level as him.
Right.
Looking good.
Yes.
Self-love.
Yes.
I grew up with a family with self-love. So not just like giving love or receive love, but small things, detailed things. As Italian family, we always preserve looking good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then another one too is my grandmother. She used to be a self-maker, tailor.
Oh, wow.
And she had like her atelier. So when I used to go afternoons to see her, to visit her, to grab a little bit coffee or whatever with her, I remember her, she used to tailoring, and I used to take those 80s magazines with those bright colors.
All the neons.
All the neons, the makeups. That's really, I can put myself today, I can literally remember that time.
Oh, what a great moment.
So that's, brings, to me who I am today. So, and then I started working fashion in Milan. And those thoughts with fashion and the beauty, it's always involved on my whole life. It's just not because I'm a personal stylist today or work as a hairdresser, makeup artistic, but colors and beauty and looking good. It always has been part of my life.
Yeah.
And my DNA.
From the very beginning, fashion.
Exactly, fashion, always fashion. Since I was little, so yeah, I love that.
Love that for you, and we wouldn't be here if you didn't have that. So
no.
Thank you to your grandparents and
thank you for them,
my
mother, my family. Yeah, so that's my kind of like feelings for who I am with how fashion is so big in my life.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sentimental too, guys. Yeah. I don't want to cry, but yeah.
No, I mean, it's okay. If you have to, but you got 4 minutes and then put the crown back on. That's how we roll here.
I love
Don't
that.
mess up your makeup.
I know. Always glow.
Okay, so I got to know. Have you ever gone through an inner transformation that led you to change your style, beauty habits, or your image? Because I know for me, I go drastic.
Let me know about yours. So I'm gonna tell you after mine.
Okay. Yeah. So, like, I know when I want to make a change, that I usually start with my hair, right? So, it's color, cut, whatever.
Normal.
It starts here, right?
Humans. Okay. Hormones.
Right, but I go drastic. Okay. It's never been something a little tiny bit, okay? So I'm talking about, I at one point had my hair this long.
Yeah.
Asymmetrical chin length bob. Done. Hair gone. Hair gone.
Really?
From a level 6 to a level 1. And if you don't know what that is.
Exactly.
Okay, so level 6, like if you look at the color, black being level 1.
Drastic.
Yes. Level 10 is a little lighter than this. Yeah. Okay. So I went from a level 6, which is in between a blonde and a black, and went completely to black. Okay, jet black. The blackest black that you can go. But that's my drastic. If I'm gonna make a change, I go big or go home. So what about you? Ever go that drastic?
Oh yeah. So about me, I never had that before because I am kind of like control person. I like not to control everything. Of course, when I was young, when I had more hair, I used to be blonde.
Okay.
Like, it's scalp bleach blonde. I used to love it and be tanning.
Yes.
I literally, remember, I need to be tanning and the blonde. So, yeah, but, that kind of thing. I never had it. But, working as, a hairdresser, I have so many stories, guys, because I do hairdressing 17 years, almost. And I saw so many things about it. You guys don't change anything. You guys go and change, the hair.
Right.
And why you don't change your eyebrows? Go.
Oh, the eyebrows.
Exactly. And go no shopping and buy a new and the different makeup, put it on your face. No, you guys going and change the hair.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, guilty.
Guilty and kind of drastic as well. So
yes.
it's not that kind of like, I'm gonna change a little bit. No, change the whole thing.
Yes, change everything. If you're gonna start, change everything from top to bottom.
To bottom. Yeah. But yeah, so as I say, to my clients, if you be stressed a little bit of especially you guys, isn't it, the hormones.
Yeah.
So go shopping, buy something to you. Make
yes.
Yeah, make you happy. Even like, oh God, like a blouse or
right.
Whatever.
Just something different.
Something different.
Yeah.
Make your day happy. Another thing as well, I'm gonna tell you guys, it's really funny. When I'm kind of like lazy, to work out, I always going to buy something new.
Oh,
to work out.
Retail therapy.
Retail therapy. So yeah.
I'm here for it.
Exactly. So that is for myself, because I feels like, I need something like gives me back to the motivation,
yes.
to work out. So yeah, I go there and I buy something, and I buy three pair of leggings or three t-shirts, different
always
colors.
embrace.
Another thing to work out, guys. Always colorful helps.
Oh yes, colorful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Helps.
Why do you think that? Why colors? Me? I like to wear the black because it hides everything.
Yeah, actually, always I see you in black. But, so you're tanning, so your blonde looks good in black as well. Actually, we need to do your knowledge of your color to see how your palette is. Yeah?
Yes, on the next episode of One Vulgar Broad podcast.
And the next episode, yeah. So the most of, the people, they're really afraid when they do a knowledge of a color, they be like, is a color is a palette. Okay, so maybe not. So especially if you're warm or cooler, we need to acknowledge and to see if the black is in there. But no, if the black is not in there, so we can add like brown is the new black.
Right.
I
do have brown in my closet now.
Yeah.
I do.
So I love the brown now. So the brown is my new black.
Yes. Forget orange is the new black, honey.
Forget orange is the new black.
We don't wear orange. We wear beautiful palettes of salmonish orange.
Yeah, so because the thing is, when before to be a to work with clothes and the fashion, always I thought I was winter.
Oh.
No, I thought I was summer. Sorry, but I'm
Turns out
winter.
you're winter.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's completely different.
Oh my goodness,
yeah.
We're gonna have to talk more about that.
We talk. So we're gonna be more deep in another podcast to say more about it.
Yeah.
Colors, how color transformation in yourself, and the palettes of the colors. So yeah.
Right.
So why not?
Oh, that's so exciting. We will have him back for another episode so we can talk about palette colors and everything like that. And who knows, maybe I'll get a little bit of a transformation.
We can do, that whole thing.
Ooh,
yeah.
I'm here for it. What about you? How does self-esteem and personal style feed each other? Because I feel like what people need to realize is that we're all unique and we all have our own style. So what works for you may not work for the next person. So how do we deal with that?
Dealing enough no. So for me, it's kind of like I need to understand best myself, first of all. Like I said before. We need to have the conception, who are you, to bring yourself every day more confident,
That makes sense.
And yeah, because in those days we need to create someone who is not you,
right,
who is not me, but to be more confident. I think the best thing you can do.
Right, to accentuate who
To
we
accentuate
are already.
who you are
Bring out the
already.
best
Yeah.
parts of us. Yeah.
Yeah, so if we go deep on that conversation, we're gonna bring the universe, people's energy, the vibes, etc., etc. But to bring of the conception of the in a fashionable way, I think we need to be more concentrated on that. And myself, I'm very kind of like the Terminator person.
Yes.
I like challenge, guys. I love challenge. So I think I choose to be a hairdresser because I love challenge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So every day something new. Every day something new. So every hair is different.
Right.
So yeah, but bring it on the conception of the fashion. I'm not afraid to change.
Right. And I also know that you're not afraid to put something together
No.
that I may think looks nuts, but then once you put it on,
Exactly.
it looks so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that thing is your who you are.
Right.
Who you want to express.
Right.
So I make those things. I don't do like for purpose, but it's on me. It's
Right.
about me.
That's who you are.
It's who I am.
And how you're feeling that
So
day.
it's
Yeah.
really interesting. I'm gonna tell you guys something. One day I had this client. She used to go to the salon to have her nails done, right? And she, become being my client after that for hair. And she said to me, "Do you know what? I used to love to have my hair done with you because always I was watching you."
Wow.
People watching us.
Yeah. And so, what a great honor though to have somebody sit there getting their nails done and just watching how you work and trusting. And it's that trust.
Exactly.
I'm a cosmetologist too, so I totally understand that. It is very hard to trust somebody with your hair, especially as a female. I know that I want a client that feels that trust and that bond.
Exactly.
And to have somebody come and just watch you and say, "I want him!"
That is the thing.
It's such an honor.
So,
Wow.
and for me too, it's kind of like very natural. The way who I am is the same like when I wake up in the morning. So bring the first question you said to me. I prepare myself, but I can change as well. That's fine. But the thing is, I like to have everything in control. I'm Aries, guys, so Aries is terrible. So my therapist, I bring her again. Roseanne, I love you. She always says, "Stop control," but it's not the controlling, because when you be more mature, so things get different.
Right.
So about the way I used to dress when I was 20 and the 30s was very tight and the sexy and like the collagen was high.
Oh yes.
So, and today I like things more like plus size and make like over, different texture, different fabrics. Of course, if I have to go somewhere, I feel like, I want it to be super sexy. You be tight, or sparkling, whatever.
Yes, I'm here for the sparkles.
But yeah, so personal wise, things change when you get mature. I don't say older because I'm not older. You're not older. We are not older.
We're not getting old.
We're not getting old. So yeah, so quality. I always choose for quality.
Right.
So as well, I teach my clients and all the tips. I love giving tips. I say always to my clients, you can buy something really cheap, like a blouse or trousers, whatever. But you always need to have something potential looking good.
Right.
Or always. A nice bag or nice shoes. Can be a simple T-shirt from. You don't say it because don't say it.
Copyright, trademarks.
Exactly.
But from that W place.
A W place. So yeah. So if you guys, if someone wanna call us and say, say here about our potential
sponsors.
Potential sponsors, so we're here to do. So we're joking. So anyway, so just play it.
Right.
Play in a fantasy.
Right.
Bring yourself. Being someone sometimes who you want to be.
Right. And listen, you can do this all on a budget too. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars.
We don't need to.
So I don't spend thousands of dollars. But I feel like $1,000,000 when I walk outside the door.
Yeah.
You know? So
That's
you can do that. You can dress things up. You can, if you have to shop the Goodwill, shop the Goodwill.
So,
you know, but play with things. Play with fabrics and textures and colors.
Exactly.
Play with colors and different designs. And, well, with him, you'll learn what works and what doesn't. So
because I'm the specialist. But when I travel as well. So I like to travel a lot, to travel around the world, or working, or for vacation. I love to watching people.
People watching, yes.
So is the great thing sitting on, in the cafe and to watch people in Paris or Milan, or because that's kind of like inspiration myself too.
Yes.
And you asking me, so it's something very natural to contribution for me to looking different. Looking different to me is not being like with expensive clothes or bag or shoes or whatever. It's being you, but bring something different.
Right.
Like that conversation I said to you in the beginning, the clients was, watch me. They always ask me, oh, where do you buy that neckerchief? So how you do that? So where you buy the belts? Blah, blah, blah. So do you know?
Right.
It's bringing yourself something.
Right.
It's everything has common with you.
Yes.
Because I don't like to change people.
Right.
Okay. But I always bring something like unique.
Yes.
Unique.
Yes, and that's the whole trick. When you walk outside the door, you don't want to look like everybody else. I know
Yeah.
I don't. I know I like to have my own style,
Exactly.
my own sense of fashion. And occasionally, you're going to buy that pair of jeans and that white t-shirt. But how could you dress that up to make yourself look different than the next person?
The next person. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all about that.
Yeah.
What are some image-related rituals that you do? Like getting dressed, doing your hair, the accessories that help you anchor in your self-worth? I know for me.
Okay. Let me know.
Super cliche. First thing I do in the morning is brush my teeth. That's a must, right? Yeah. Then I drink some water.
Yeah.
Because the first thing I want into my body is water and hydration to give my
yourself.
skin. Okay. Then I do coffee or tea.
Exactly.
But lately, it's the green juice. All about the green juice.
Really?
Yes, I make my own fresh green juice.
She's really health people.
Yes, I mean I'm healthy and healthy.
Guys,
you know what I mean?
see? Yeah. But you love know yourself, so
Yes.
that is not the most important thing. I think that brings you some confidence early in the morning.
Yeah, absolutely. And the first thing that I want to do is have that bright, bubbly energy so I can get through the day, right? And so I have to think about it. All right, so what am I going to do? So what am I going to wear while I'm doing it, right?
Exactly.
What are the goals? What are the goals that I'm going to accomplish? Obviously, if I'm going out to mow the lawn.
The conversation we had before.
Yes, not going to wear stilettos. However, I am going to wear clothing that's appropriate for me to do that, right? So that's one of the things that people really need to start thinking about. How are you going to accessorize for the day?
Exactly.
What are the things that you're going to do throughout the day, and how do you dress, accessorize, and put your self-esteem and your self-love and your goals out there?
I believe so. So for me, saying about professional way, okay, here. So then I can talk a little bit about myself too. So working with self-knowledge for me, beginnings like I need to know professional way to say your body type, your about your hair tone, and about your skin tones as well. For me is the most important thing when I do a consultation with a client, because everything starts with a consultation, right? I need to know about your physical body, but I need to know a little bit about yourself as well.
Right.
So the most important thing, guys, for me is to be very confident what you're gonna create, or the stylist are gonna create with my clients. So always I give tips, to my client, tools. I'm 100% when I do analogy with my clients, when I take you to work with, I'm 100% for you.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, so I help you. I'm not just the kind of like open your wardrobe and say you have to wear this. I'm making you try on, so you make that works or not. We need to do a personal shop or not, whatever. So I'm here to be with you, like what we need to change.
Okay.
What makes you best.
Right.
So I like to feel you confident the first time. So that's the whole podcast is about it.
Right.
Self-esteem, confident, and powerful, knowing better yourself, but you have to understand you need to create your unique self.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
so that's what I give now for my clients, and taking your hand and say, let's do this journey together.
Yes, and the honesty about it too.
Yeah.
Honey, that's not gonna work.
Amy, I'm not the kind of professional as well, so I put no the roots I need not to
Right.
do with. But yeah, so I text you in the morning and say, what kind of clothes are you gonna wear today? How do you feel today? What color you are today?
Right.
So I text
so all
you.
Of that.
I text you so you can text me.
Oh,
You
so-
can send your outfit, your ideas. So yeah, so when I finish my work with you, I don't leave you alone. I'm here for you.
Oh, 110%. So
Yeah, so
wow.
that is
So it's more like a family.
Yeah, so
Oh.
I like now to create a universe. So my personal side now
Right.
is I'm kind of sad. I'm a very methodical, personal. I like to work in the morning, workout. Sorry.
Right.
I prefer to, get up in the morning. My first thing is hydration myself as well. And I'm the kind of like a mood vibe, But my first thing in the morning is my espresso.
Yes.
I have to have it.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
I need not to think. I'm actually more afternoon night person than morning.
Right.
To work.
Yes.
Because now my brain is not. I actually after the pandemic, after the COVID. I think we guys we say a little bit like.
Right.
But anyway, so I love it to have myself morning early. Could be early.
Okay.
To myself. Work out every day.
Yeah.
Get know my things, my vitamins. I'm kind of addictive for vitamins. I love it. My powders, supplements, everything.
Right.
And then start my day. Okay. So yeah. So basically is love myself first thing in the morning.
Oh, I love that.
We have to have
Yes.
that methodology because that's gonna help you. Maybe you're gonna have a busy day, a creep day, traffic. You guys, mother, fathers, you guys have the responsibility with not the kids.
Right.
But you always need to understand better yourself and to love yourself a little moments.
Yes.
Right?
Self-love, self-care.
Self-love,
Sometimes it
self-care.
only takes about 2 minutes just to get that peace of mind.
Yeah.
Just to get that peace of mind. And I can totally understand for all you moms and dads out there that have children, small children, sometimes the only place that you can have that moment is when you go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
For like 30 seconds until the door comes flying open,
Yeah.
right?
So on my consultations, actually, what I like to bring as well is the kind of like a personal way to work with my clients is very you.
Right.
Okay. What is you? What is you is about? What is your expectations?
Oh, that's a good question.
Where you want to go
Right.
with your personal imagine? Where you want to go with your where do you want to change yourself? How you want to change yourself? Because we are busy persons.
Yes.
Okay, so everything is so fluid. I mean, taking out the phone and we looking on Instagram or internet, whatever. So we see the actor, and then we want to do the same color, the same hair. So how the most of person sit in my chair and they want to change the hair, and they bring like Giselle Bündchen picturing.
Right. What am I doing with that?
Yeah. So the first thing is, how do you care this hair every day? Do you blow dry that hair? Do you use a product? So it's not just being in my chair. Of course, I can give to you a Giselle Bündchen hair.
Right.
But do you come every week to me?
Right.
So do you know how to do the hair at home? So that's education. Sorry.
Education.
Education. I like to education my clients. I like to take your hands and say, okay, let's do it together.
Right.
Yeah.
See, and a lot of people don't think about that.
Personality.
Right. So
Yeah.
you see that haircut that you love so very much, right? But you're not the kind of type that uses a blow dryer. So you're not going to get that. You're going to leave the salon feeling like $1 million. And then the next day when you go to wash it, it's going to look like
gone.
a dead rat.
Yeah. So that's really makes sense. So that's, I try, I collected those questions, consultations with me after many years of work in the industry. So I understand people, understand what they wanted, And so then I decided to have this Fabrizio Fabrici company. I decided, so the first thing I spoke with my agency, I said, I wanted something warm.
Yes.
I need to be closed. I need to be warm. We need to give people what they really deserve.
Yes. And that's a lot of it too. We don't always give what we deserve to ourselves.
Exactly.
We need to start doing that. We need to make that more of a thing where we give ourselves what we deserve.
I mean, we are not perfect, so we got no mistakes. But the most important thing here on this podcast today, we can make the differences.
Right.
So maybe someone is gonna look to us talking and they're feeling like, why I never did that before.
Yes.
So
a little bit of inspiration here.
Exactly. Why I never introduced that routine self-care in the morning to myself. Why I never thought about that.
Right.
So so that is about, think about it but think about all the people, what no they doing, and if they doing right or not, I don't care.
Right.
What I wanted in you feeling 100% to yourself.
Right. Exactly. And that's super important. We all have to feel ourselves
100%.
comfortable in our skin.
Exactly. So that's why when you call to me, when I go for my consultation with you, what do you want from me?
Right.
What kind of service you want from me? So, and that makes you feeling like unique, because you are unique.
Right.
So I don't want to make you feeling like, I don't want to change the whole wardrobe, because what type of makeover I do. Okay, if you come to me, I just not just change your wardrobe. I give you tips for your hair color, your makeup, skin, everything, because I'm the kind of professional loves to do makeovers.
Right.
I love makeovers.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing better than a makeover, I'll tell you.
But I always respect the client's limits as well.
Right. Yeah, that's important.
Because I don't want to change. Like some people, they sitting on my chair, they want to change the hair color, but we need to understand what kind of tone of skin you have for that hair color.
Yeah.
So if that's gonna be lighter yourself, or maybe that color hair is gonna make your skin more darker,
right,
like a panda,
right,
or anything like that,
make you look washed out.
It's like a wash out, like a things like that. Everything makes sense on those days. Focus are on selves.
Right.
Okay, details make a difference. So the kind of with my people who I work with, my social media people, my agencies, we decided to do Fabrizio Fabrici. A name is change, but change with natural, looking to people and the feeling of themselves first.
Yeah, I love that. I love that for you. It's so amazing.
Yeah.
And I hope all of you out there can take advantage of this situation and find him on all of his socials, Fabrizio Fabrici. And
exactly.
This is great.
Yeah.
This is great.
So I have my website, FabrizioFabrici.com. Fabrizio Fabrici like this.
Yes.
And my Instagram is Fabrizio_Fabrici. Fabrizio _Fabrici.
Yeah. Okay, Fabrizio _Fabrici.
Fabrici. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
So that's where you find him.
Exactly.
And I'm so happy that we are sitting here today, because it has been a great time. I have another question for you.
Sure, let's go to do it.
Yeah, let's do it, because I want to demystify what image consulting really is, and it really does change people's lives. So how is that for you?
Okay, so like I said, so it's a little bit what I said before.
Right.
When you call me and we have the consultation, I hear what you want. So on my Instagram and on my website, I have the menu of the service I offer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There's a menu.
The menu of a service I offer.
Hungry for change.
Hungry for change. That's me. So it's everything was taught with love. It's a lot of histories and looking and thinking about it, what people necessarily want to change about it. I do a knowledge of color, to make your palette of color personality to you, knowledge of a body to know what type of body you have, and I kind of like a style map. I look in your wardrobe and to see what your stylists are. So what do you want to change after that? I do glow in your closet.
Oh, glow in your closet.
So I look all the pieces, I separate everything, and I match it, and I put everything on the paper. What do we need to buy? What are you missing? Introduce new clothes. Everything is consideration the beginning of another process. What palette of color you are.
Right.
So and then we working from that. So what type of body you have.
Right.
You know, and then plus sometimes on the knowledge of the color, I do the knowledge of the hair too.
Oh, look at that. You're getting all these services.
Exactly. On my Instagram, so you can see, I put your face inside of the colors.
Oh, the color. Yes.
Yeah. So arco colors
Right.
and cycle colors, and that makes you feeling like if you're warm, if you're cooler.
Right.
So
check all the tones.
Checks all the tones.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. So and then to finish, a personal shopping. Personal shopping.
I'm here for shopping.
Exactly. And I do as well. If you need like a week vacation, you don't have a time to do your suitcase, I can do your suitcases as well.
Did you hear that, ladies? If you're too busy to pack your suitcase, he'll pack it for you.
So just give me your schedule
Oh
trip.
my goodness.
Your scheduled trip, and I looked to your closet, separate everything, take a picture, put everything on the separate bags. Everything is personality for you, and you is the most important in that trip.
Oh my goodness. And you're going to be looking so fierce.
I make you unique. So everything you say no to me, have a dinner, outfit, have a brunch, outfit, pool day, beach day, isn't there?
Oh my goodness. Ladies, you have got to take advantage of that because
it's really interesting. I just know to conclude all this speech about it. I started as a hairdresser and a makeup artistic, but I helped my friends.
Oh.
So they always ask me, what type of clothes to wear with these shoes? I'm going for this wedding, for this party, etc. What no should I wear? So and then I had this client friend, and she asked me one day, I need to go to Saint-Tropez for a week.
Okay.
So you'd like to help me? I said, yeah, sure. So give me your schedule.
Right.
What are you gonna be there doing what? So I can help you. So I did a personal shopping with her, and then I, took a pictures and making her suitcases, and she literally texted me from Saint-Tropez. She said, oh my god, you make my life so easy.
Oh my god. And see, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
You get a personal stylist.
Yeah. You know about care.
Right.
Yeah.
Your self-care has already started, okay? Personal stylist that can tell you what outfit goes with your skin tone, with your body type, with your personality. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
I don't think so.
Oh my goodness, I love that. Well, thank you so much for coming.
We finished.
Here. Yes.
I can't believe we finished. It was so good to be here. Oh my God, I felt myself like at home.
Oh, well, welcome home.
So next time, so sorry you guys, you don't be a coffee, you'll be a wine.
That's right. Age like a fine wine.
Exactly. So, and then, we're going to feel more like ourselves at home. So, but I felt great. Thank you very much for this podcast. Thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome.
I love it to be here with her. She has a great, such energy.
Oh, thank you.
I hope, you guys like it. Comment. And so it was amazing to be here. So, express a little bit myself, what I do, my personal me.
Yes, this is you.
Yeah.
This is you. So here's the thing. I think we should do a little bit of a promotion.
Yeah.
And it'll last the entire month of May. What do you think about this?
I found
All
great.
right, so here's the promotion.
Yeah.
Okay? We're going to give away to one person
exactly
a 3 outfit
amazing
consultation with Fabrizio.
Yeah.
All you have to do is like, share, subscribe,
Yeah.
and comment hashtag One Vulgar Broad podcast.
Exactly.
What do you think?
Amazing.
Yeah?
So we're gonna film everything.
Oh, yes.
And we're gonna post it.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, for any details, you can go on my Instagram as well. So any questions, anything, I'm there. Not to answer you guys. I'm not fancy, like, you know.
Listen, he'll get back to you. So, but
Exactly.
listen, you have to share One Vulgar
Like,
Broad,
share One Vulgar Broad
podcast, and he is going to style you with 3 outfits.
Yeah, you'll be on online. Okay,
Yes.
so we're gonna make everything works and nicely. So, but yeah, I'm so excited
Yes.
to see you and help you
Oh my
on
God.
that promotion. That's great.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I love it.
You're welcome, and thank you so much for being here. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen,
Exactly.
ladies and gentlemen,
Unisex
if you-
people.
right?
Yeah.
Like, honey, like if you got a closet that needs going through,
Yeah.
that's the one to do it for.
Thank you.
Okay?
I'm here now to help you guys with the passion and the love. And yeah, thank you for everything. It was amazing to be here. I love it. And I hope this podcast will be successful
Thank
because you
you.
deserve.
Oh, thank you so much.
The
And
energy
we
is
will
great.
definitely be having you back because
yeah.
we're gonna need to take a trip into my closet.
Exactly. We will. Thank you very much.
You've
guys.
been listening to a One Vulgar Broad podcast, From Mirror to Mindset, Reclaiming Image and Identity, with guest Fabrizio Fabrici.